Hi. So, why did I go for the Amadeal Amat25LV? Well, there was a few factors I was looking at, and I started thinking about this in January, and it was actually May when I ordered a machine after watching umpteen YouTube videos and reviews and went through a lot of stuff. Now, some of the factors that I looked into or thought about and info from obviously YouTube is to go for the brushless motor and belt drive. Everybody else was complaining about the gears on these mini mills being plastic, noisy, they can shatter and break easy. So to me, well, there's no point in buying a mini mill and then having to upgrade it to a belt drive afterwards. Although there's plenty of videos on how to do it, I just couldn't see the point. So, I was going to have to search for one of these machines. Now, one of the videos, one of the YouTube channels that I watched quite a lot of was Franco. Now, Franco has got, this is a Precision Matthews 25. Now, all these mini mills are basically identical and probably made by the same manufacturer. Now, all your different ones between your Precision Matthews, Titan machinery, is it TM? The TM25, Warco, Amadeal, not Sieg, I'll leave them out. But they all specify what extras or how they want different bits of the machine done, but they're all basically the same. Now, with Franco's, he'd actually put all the plans out, and something I liked about the Precision Matthews was the solid bed. In fact, I've downloaded Franco's plans. Now, there's a solid bed on here. There's no end plates, and I actually quite like that rather than having two plates on the end. So I had a little bit more of a look around the internet, and I come up with a company in the UK called Enviro Engineering, and well, they physically had one which it's, well, I would say identical to the Precision Matthews. So I thought, right, I'll go for one of these. Now, I've emailed this company, I emailed them quite a few times, and I never got a reply. And for that sort of like backup, if you can't reply to a simple email, then what sort of after sales you're going to get if anything goes wrong. And in fact, this was like this in February. It's now, well, it's the end of June at the minute, and it's still available on back order. So that would have been quite a long wait. So after that being a no-no and not getting much joy, it was Warco. I found Warco. Theirs is called a WM16B, but it is the same machine. It is a brushless motor. It's a belt drive, and it's got this top on it that you just open it up and it hides your motor and your belt and everything. Yeah, that looks great, but I'm thinking of doing a power drawbar, so all that top's going to be taken off. It's going to be no good. So even if it looks nice, it's going to be no good in the future. Now, with the Warco one, they only do an MT3 machine. That is it, all through the specs. Fair plays, it reckons it does. It says it in there somewhere, up to 3,000 RPM. which, you know, was pretty good because a lot of the others I was looking at is 2,200. So getting that extra speed, you know, sounded good. But it was that fact I couldn't get an R8, and the reason why for that will come in a later video of why I really wanted an R8. It didn't bother me if it was Imperial or a metric machine. The lead screws were going to get taken out of the machine and replaced with ball screws. So, you know, it wouldn't make any difference at all whether it's, like I say, Imperial or metric. But Warco, unfortunately, they was out of stock. So, you know, definitely weren't going for one of them. I looked at the SX 2.7, but it actually put me off of how small the bed is. And, you know, they were a bit pricier than the normal mini mills. You know, there's a lot of these Siegs about, and, you know, I can't remember what this one was at the time. Yeah, 1,329 plus £65 postage. So you're talking 1,400 for the SX 2.7. And again, it's a smaller wattage motor. It's a 750 watt motor, as opposed to the normal mini mill being a 1.1, I think it is. So the SX was a no-go again. There's also an Amadeal 30. Now I actually tried to get one of these purely for the table size, but they're sort of like, don't know when they're coming in. When I spoke to Amadeal, they said it could be the end of June, it could be the end of July, or it could be longer. So not having a definite answer when it was coming in, you know, I just didn't want one. And at the time, the funny thing was, is the Amadeal, there was only selling these with a Morse taper free spindle on it. But like I say, I wanted an R8. Well, I emailed Amadeal and I said, have you got a Morse taper free spindle Amat25LV? I said, and if so, I'll purchase it if you can import me an R8 spindle so I can change it at a later date. I got a reply within an hour saying, we've got an R8 Amat25LV in stock. Well, that was the Thursday. The Friday morning, I went on their website, ordered it. It was a bank holiday weekend, so I weren't expecting it to get it till sort of like the following Friday. So it was a bank holiday Monday. On the Tuesday morning, I got a phone call from the local courier saying, we have a crate here to deliver to you when's convenient. Well, how quick is that? But I got to admit, I do like Amadeal. I got my first smooth stepper from Amadeal, and my second, and my fourth. The third one was on special offer from another place, so I had to grab that one. But, you know, that's some of the things I had to take into consideration when I was getting a mill. I mean, something that put me off of the 30. You know, the one thing I didn't like about that 30 version was the base. You know, it's got that angled bit on it. Now, to me, fixing limit switches and whatever on the side was going to be a problem. You know, it'd have to be a bracket that comes off of an angled surface. So, you know, I didn't really like that. So this is how I ended up with the Amat25LV. Got to admit, it's a terrific machine. Amadeal, like the service that I get back from it. And, well, that's it for this video. I'm starting to like these short, quick ones. And I'll see you in the next one. And I'll just give you an insight into some of the tooling I've already got. Until then, catch you again.